Hello, everyone. This is Ann Miller French with Angelic Hands. I'm streaming live on both my Facebook pages as well as on my YouTube channel. So, hello and welcome. For anyone that's new to me, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my pages. And I wanted to share a message that's coming through again loud and clear about taking your power back and really honoring where I'm being guided and fully stepping into my mission, which is teaching about the power of love and self-love. You may have seen posts or you may have heard me talk about the Self-Love Academy. Self-Love Academy is something that I created, and it is a culmination of quantum life coaching with quantum energy healing and holistic wellness modalities. And it's your journey within to help you to remember who you are before the world told you no, or circumstances told you no. And, if you go back to what I call inner child woundings, traumas, any time you've ever experienced any type of grief in your life or loss or body trauma, pain, injuries, or if you've ever dealt with any type of disorders or PTSD or depression or anxiety. And I am speaking firsthand from a lot of different things that I have personally worked through. And although I would never wish that upon anyone, a lot of my life experiences were the catalyst that led me onto the path that I'm on today, and to share the message of the power of love and coming back to center, coming back to your heart, and remembering who you truly are before you heard the word no, that you shouldn't say that, be that, do that, have that, want that. And it's the process of unlearning a lot of things and remembering who you truly are. So there was a message that I actually shared on my Instagram account for Angelic Hands. And it was a message that, so when I say message that comes through from Spirit, it's my higher self. I am also working with, Ascended Masters, the Galactic Federation of Light, Archangels, Angels, my spirit teachers and guides, and, extensions of me, of who I am. And it's the power of holding space for yourself. You may have heard me talk about that. Like, somebody asked the question, like, what does it mean to hold space? Well, it's creating a safe zone, a safe environment for my clients and my students to do their inner work and to go into those vulnerable spaces, or the spaces and places that you may not even be aware that they're there. You just know that there is some kind of a block, there's some kind of an obstacle, there's a stuck point where you're trying to move forward, but you feel like you keep butting up against something. And that's my role, to help you to identify and work through those stuck points, and to start transforming those stuck points into walking paths and to bridges to help you to move forward. So the message that I shared on Instagram, and I also shared it, I created a TikTok video today. Words were just kind of flowing. So I wanted to share the message here in case you're not on either of those platforms. To take, to the power and taking your power back and asking yourself the question, how am I feeling right now? Like, what am I feeling right now? And taking pen to paper and using a technique that I love to share with my clients and my students. And that's automatic writing, like getting all these thoughts that may be running through your head and getting the clutter out of the mind, if you will, and getting back into your body, like getting the stuff out, getting it out on paper and looking at it. And again, creating that safe environment for you to work through whatever it is that you're going through. So if you're working through PTSD, if you're working through depression, if you're working through triggers, if you're working through anxiety, if you feel like you just don't want to do a damn thing, and that like because you're tired, you're just burnt out. I've had those days, and even today m- when in the morning, I started out feeling absolutely amazing, and I had the opportunity to go to an amazing networking group local to the area this afternoon. Absolutely loved it. But I know when I am around a lot of energy, other people's energies, I have to take time to recharge my recharge my own batteries and recalibrate and just take some time to myself. And so I did some automatic writing this afternoon and just kind of sat with things that were coming up. And as I shared in a post yesterday, I had another um, light bulb moment regarding, some things that have been coming up to the surface for releasing. So that's ultimately what a lot of us are going through right now, is releasing, purging, clearing this stuff out. Now, again, it is different for everyone. Not everybody is going to be going through this in the same way or the same steps. These are just simply tools and techniques that you can use at any time at your own disposal, and kind of pick and choose, make them your own, to help you to navigate through whatever is going on in in your day-to-day life. And for those of us that identify with being empaths, sensitives, intuitives, psychics, it's even more important to just be aware of what is your energy, and where it stops and ends, and where you may be picking stuff up from others, and to just really being aware of how you're feeling, and if you're being guided to slow down, take a break. And then when you feel those bursts of inspiration, perhaps sharing that message or doing that podcast or whatever it is, or taking care of that list of items on your to-do list. It's just going through life. So I just wanted to share that with you. And then the other thing was the power, like when we talk about taking your power back, like if there's any fears that are coming up, like I talk about having the courage to face the fears and not running from it, because you literally cannot outrun yourself. Trust me, I've tried. It'll come back a 180. And I laugh, but I say that with all seriousness. You literally cannot outrun yourself or what you're going through. It's having the courage to face it, acknowledge it, get it out. Like I said, that automatic writing is very powerful. It's the awareness, and the acceptance, and being there for yourself to literally just bring it up and to facilitate a release for yourself. And you may find that after you do this, you feel lighter in the process. You may even feel tired. And both scenarios are actually a good thing. And it's clearing out the clutter, it's lightening up, and knowing that you are not any of those things. You're not your fear, you're not your failures. Those are lessons. Those were um, you know a lot of times it was things that you came here to learn, or if you've ever heard the expression, the lesson will continue to play out over and over and over again until you learn it. And I know firsthand, even for me, like sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, and we have to learn to get out of our own damn way and trust where we're being guided. So, um, just kind of going back to that, like when you face, the fears, or you face whatever it is that's coming up, then you're no longer allowing it to have control over your life. That's where I'm going with this. You're literally taking your power back. And I actually did a workshop on this, I want to say a couple weeks ago. So, um, just some food for thought, whatever it is that you're working through, just being aware that there are tools that are available to you. Um, I wanted to remind you that if you weren't aware, you can still get in on the promotional prices for quite a few of my services, including the Self Love Academy and my readings and my energy healing modalities that I offer. So that's good now through the end of this month. Those services must be booked in uh, this month to get in on the special pricing, and the services have to be used before the end of this year. So take a look at my website, which is angelichaNds.com. That's ANGELIKHANDS.com. If you have any questions regarding the services offered, or if you're looking for a recommendation on what would be a good starting point for you, don't hesitate to reach out. And in the meantime, hopefully you found a little golden nugget of wisdom from what I shared today. Try it. I mean, try taking pen to paper, just see what comes out. You might find that once you start writing, you just keep on writing, like get it out, purge it out. You're clearing out your system, clearing out the clutter. And you may be surprised by the insights that come through, and it may even bring greater awareness surrounding something that you felt like you weren't even aware of at the time. Sending you lots of love. And again, if you have any questions regarding the services that I offer at my practice, Angelic Hands, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.